All right, another Monday, and we're back. We are back. Dan, welcome back. Week off because you're obviously tied up with the show over there.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
last Monday we were on our way back from the Christchurch Brick Show. Yeah, and we did get delayed, so I didn't actually make it home until after midnight.
Oh,
Gee.
And we don't have internet connection in the middle of Cook Strait, so I couldn't even join you by phone, unfortunately.
yeah,
It
right.
happens. How was the show in general? Was it a good one?
Yeah, man, it was really good. It was a Christchurch Brick Show at the Horncastle Arena. They had the whole arena this year again. 120 exhibitors, some really, really good quality models. Yeah, I was well impressed. Actually, I thought the organizing committee did a fantastic job. The only disappointment for me, and this is me just being, me being me, was they didn't have an AFOL evening on the Saturday night, which I was. They always have in the past, and most
They
shows
make some
do.
of the shows.
Yeah, but there was nothing for the AFOLs to do, so I was a bit disappointed by that. But the show itself, fantastic. 22,000 people through the door as well.
Wow,
Which is
22,000.
Yeah, it's massive. That's massive.
Yeah, wow.
That's not bad at all. Jesus, did you take anything to display?
Yeah, so I rehashed the Mario display that I've done before, except this time, because I only had one table to work with, instead of having it out on a line, I actually had it stacked up, so it looked like levels. And to be fair, I got a heck of a lot of feedback, positive feedback and interaction with it, more so than I have at any other show, to the point where I think I'm going to actually rebuild it for next year, but I want to do it 4 times as wide. So I want to have like 4 big steps of Mario, so it'll be massive. But there's just so much. There's so many characters now that Lego have done for the Super Mario range that I think it could quite easily fill that kind of space. And I'm not going to make it playable like this one. This one will be for display purposes, so it will be as if it's going through all the different realms, and I really want to try and capture all of the different characters.
Are you going to build a cool 8-bit Mario, or are you still going to use the fat computer nugget?
I hadn't thought about that at this point in time. I could probably do an 8-bit Mario. But the fat computer nugget, what I was thinking of doing was one of 2 things, and it was either I was going to stick it on a tilt plate so that it keeps it tilting backwards and forwards, so that it keeps it going, or I was going to get someone from the lug who's good at electronics to hack it and make it so that you can just power it on and it won't power itself off.
Someone will be able to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And one of the main goals is to get the piranha plants coming up and down out of the start tubes, like used as the plant pots along like they have in the game. So
very easy mechanism too.
No, I'm not going to make it playable with the gallstone. The gallstone lives up here in the gauntlet. That's where it will live on display forevermore. I took that to Christchurch, the gauntlet with the gallstone on the front and the infinity stone spot. And people looked at it and they were sort of like, what the hell is that? And the people that I told were disgusted. I
can imagine.
The kid that touched it, I told his mum what it was, and he got a fair wrench back. And it was bloody hilarious. It was hilarious.
Bloody hell. Yes, Sam said at least you got to go to a show, because obviously Newcastle was cancelled for us and now Canberra's been cancelled for us. So
yeah,
we've got to stop putting in application for shows because they keep getting cancelled.
Yeah, shit's looking bad over there at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah,
so that's 3 shows that now we've missed out on: Adelaide, Newcastle, and then Canberra. The next one will be one up here, I'm assuming, but.
Yeah, potentially the next one up here. Fingers crossed. I mean, COVID's just in our backyard now, so we're waiting.
Yeah, as of this morning.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but the attitude from all the people in Sydney that are out there claiming their God-given right to just Screw
It happens.
COVID. Well, you can screw COVID if you want. Just expect your numbers to explode through the roof and expect you're vulnerable to die from it. And if you're okay with that, then keep doing what you're doing.
Idiots. Anyway. All right, before we do get into quiz, so people that are in the chat, we will be doing the quizzes tonight, so make sure I'll give you plenty of time. Still probably about another 10, 15 minutes before we jump into the quizzes. We'll talk some Lego stuff, what's going on around the world at the moment. And it's a very hard quiz, by the way, tonight. No one's going to get 100%, I promise you that.
Oh.
Video.
I love it how you segued away from that real quick, eh?
Oh, here we go, Graham. Gongwag's got one in Northwest Sydney early October. Oh, that might be a decent one to go to as well. Might have to look into that.
Lego.
Oh, hang on,
Lego killed
October.
the video stars.
That'll be the same
Lego
weekend our
killed
Brisbane
the
show.
video stars.
G'day, Shay. Yeah, so video's done for. Well, technically done for. They if you read into it, they say they're going to bring it back 2023. Universal are going to remake something new and fresh again, but at least this time they didn't keep trying to, flog a dead horse and bring new stuff out and create something different. They just kind of copped it on the chin. Yeah, right, it didn't work. We're done.
Yeah, I think, and we all could have told them right from the get-go that it was done wrong. It wasn't sustainable.
But
I think
for those, and for those that do want to still buy the video, it's literally $2 and $2.50 at Target and Big W now for all the figs.
yeah.
So, and you can buy it in bulk, like literally in massive bulk. So there's no shortage of it, and it's super, super, super cheap. So,
Yeah.
What Jimmy say in Vic? I hold a brick convention in my house. Weirdly, my dog beat me. Good on ya. A few specials come through. Nothing crazy this week, but I did see the classic Batman bust.
Yes.
How cool is that?
It is cool.
You think?
I do like. I'm obsessed with classic Batman, so it doesn't matter what it looked like. I'd like it.
I'm at a loss as to why they did this one like this, which looks like an open-faced cow, and the other one they did with the weird front piece as opposed to the open-faced cow like this one. I think they should have been done similarly to each other.
Well, I mean, as much as I love classic Batman, is there really a big market to make this? Surely there's, 20 different other cows you could pick of different heroes and stuff to make for it.
I don't see this line going away anytime soon, so
Keep growing it.
we'll get
So
there.
it's how long before the Disney range of busts come out? Like, I know they've obviously started with Star Wars, but how long before we start seeing Peter Pan and Mickey Mouse and
In bust form.
more real life characters like Mary Poppins and stuff? So they're gonna come.
Out of all the real life characters, you go to Mary Poppins. What?
It's real interesting though, as to whether they will go with actual faces or not. Everything so far has been, either a helmet, and even these cowls were sort of debated as to whether they would or wouldn't, and obviously now they have, but they haven't done it with a chin. So they've still done it with, filler to not have the chin or the face or the person underneath it.
Yeah, okay.
So if they stick within that line or within that theme on those rules, then everything's going to need to come. They're just going to be helmets, which makes things interesting when you think of some of them. There's not a lot that have full head covering helmets. But then Venom and Carnage throw that all out because they have basically full faces as well. So
That's true.
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what keeps coming, and I, for one, will probably keep buying them. Sorry, Bilsy, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're right. Interesting.
Brickle said so you can make it to yourself, make it into yourself. Maybe that could be an option, like some sort of like a like how Go Brick Me Brickheads do it. Do a Go Bust Me.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I have seen one of the Batman cowl. This one here, I've seen that done where somebody added in like the chin, basically from here down to fill it in, so it didn't have that ugly, transparent black windshield, whatever it is.
The windshield.
That's basically what it is.
But I mean, look before the busts come out. When you do go to some of the bigger Lego shows, people over the years have made some amazing ones. So they just found another pocket that they can make themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So, we will do this quiz. People, what have you got there, Bill? What are you getting? Oh, you're sussing out your
looking at the. No, it's just the windshield in the Batman bus that you guys were just talking about. Don't mind the reflection, but I was just.
You're trying to see what it was?
Yeah, I was. I haven't built it yet, so I was just trying to see.
There you go. Any of you guys, what's this? Mocked Minecraft?
Yep.
I haven't. I don't intend to.
I did back, I don't know, probably 2017, 2018, 2019. I can't remember. But I mocked 4 48 by 48 base plate realms. One was desert. One was just a woodland realm, the above ground green, whatever. One was water, and the other one was what was the other one? The underground rocky stuff.
The underground rocky stuff.
Yeah, the underground red place, whatever. I've never played the game. And I was going to do a massive big Minecraft mock, but then Martin from Toyco did it, and so I decided to leave it alone. But I did mock up a bunch of big figs, a whole bunch of characters from Minecraft and mobs, and blocks actually, and a piston, and a forge, all in large scale.
There you go.
So the blocks themselves were like 16 by 16 by
the nether, Andy said.
Whatever it was. Yeah, that's it. The underground stuff. Oh, and I did a tree. I did a tree as well. I have to see if I can find that picture, man. That tree was.
What time is the quiz, Lukey? I've got a random funny kind of like riddle one. It goes for like 8 or 9 questions, and then the big one. So about 5-10 minutes. Get ready, buddy. Andy said he's taken over the Suns mock, the Blaze Bridge. Okay. And Grant just posted a link, a Reddit link. I mean, I can show it here. You won't be able to click on it, but it's in the chat on the Facebook video. If people want to go and check it out.
Grant does some pretty cool Minecraft stuff.
Yeah. All right. So people in the chat, Kahoot.it is the website you need to go to, or you might have the app. Kahoot.it. And then what happens if you haven't played before, I'll give you a code and you put the code in and then we play. So like I said, I'm going to do a little funny, like a small little riddle quiz. And then we've got the really super hard Lego quiz. Now, for those that played it last week, nobody got 10 right. I think the most was 5, wasn't it, Bilsy, out of the 10? 6,
Something
5 or
like
6?
Yeah.
I purposely made them hard, and I know, especially with you here, Dan, some of these you might argue the answer could be incorrect. I tried to research as hard as I could, but happy to take the win either way. And I did say, so there's 20 questions when we get to the hard one, and I did say, as Brickles just said, he wants to win the box. I had a box down here that had some Star Wars sets. It was literally a full 20-litre, 30-litre container full. I said I'd even pay for the shipping and give it away if anyone got 20 out of 20. So let's see. All right, let's play the riddle one. So the first numbers for the first little funny one is 350818. So Kahoot.it S3E27 and let me just share it so we can all see what's going on. There we go. So we've got Brickles and Bilsers in. I'm sure more of these will start floating in. So I don't play, I just host and talk shit and try G yous up and stir yous. And remember, so this one is only a riddle funny one. I wouldn't even have a clue what the answers are. This is just to get everybody warmed up and ready for the bigger quiz. So let's get through this one and then we'll see how exciting it can get from here. And you never know who might pop in. There we go. Hopefully these ones are good. I had a quick squiz at them. They're not bad for a good warm-up. Not too bad. All right, get ready. Let's do it. Let's have some riddle fun. Funny riddles. Same. And I will read out the question for you. Might make it a bit easier. Here we go. What has a foot but no legs? And as far as points go, this quiz and our quiz, the faster you answer, the more points you actually get as well, for those that haven't played. What has a foot but no legs? Oh, man, look how long the answer thing, the countdown is. It actually will stop. If everyone answers, it'll go to the next question before the time runs out, if everyone answers. But that long, that gives enough people to bloody ask around and have a think. All right, everyone got that one. Dude was on the trigger finger first. Dan almost in there. All right. Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. These are fairly simply odd little ones. Who picked cheese? Who picked cheese? Oh, how funny. What comes down never goes up, Bilsy.
Ha!
What comes down and never goes up? Rain? I don't know. Old people? Dead plant. Yes! Someone picked old people.
That was me. I clicked wrong. It was a misclick.
Oh, snot gurgler. If I drink, I die. If I eat, I am fine. What am I? If I drink, I die. If I eat, I'm fine. What am I? I'm confused. That's probably the best answer there. I'm confused. I love it. If I drink, I die. If I eat, I'm fine. What am I? Fire. Fire. You. I think someone's just picking shit names for shits and giggles now. Snot, gurgler, and dude. Nipping each other's heels. Get that quick trigger finger in. What words become shorter when you add 2 letters? Oh, that's an easy one. Technically, you could add 2 letters to all of them to become taller or longer or shorter or I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my god!
Never
totally brain farted there.
I wish I could see the people getting it wrong. Oh, Bills are on the underdog comeback. What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years? What occurs once in a minute, twice in a moment, and never in 1,000 years?
Oh, damn it.
Even answers. Even answers. We've got 6, 8 people playing. All right. Grant misclicked as well. Irene taking out the top. 2 questions to go. What travels around the world but stays in one spot? What travels around the world but stays in one spot? It's a very school-aged riddle, that one.
Yeah.
It's almost a dad joke riddle. These are mostly dad joke riddles.
Why is there I don't know as an answer for every single question?
Because whoever made it is an idiot. 7 answers in a row. Go, Irene.
Wow.
Here we go. 8 from 8. What's light as a feather? Even the world's strongest man can't hold it for more than a minute. Oh, very quick on the answers. Very, very quick on the answers. I'm going to assume Irene has taken it out. Well done.
Wow.
8 from 8. Nice work.
Well done.
Nice work indeed.
Shame the Lego box wasn't up for that one.
Ha!
I think you could hold your breath for more than a minute. Several people hold their breaths for more than. Those free divers hold their breath for like 7 or 8 minutes, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. That is bloody insane. All right. So we all warmed up enough now to get into the hard Lego one.
Bring it on.
Let's see how much we suck. I mean, how good we are.
Let me just change the banner scrolling on the bottom so we can get the new number in as well for those that are going to warm up. She's loading a pin. All right. So everybody make sure you're at kahoot.it. You're ready to enter the pin. It is 5986638. 5986638. Get in. 5986638. Your mama. Which one of the drop kicks is that? Huh? I wonder. Let's just see if Bill's name comes up. All right. Most of the questions are 30 seconds. There's one that's a minute. It's all automatic. I'm not controlling nothing. And if the questions are wrong, well then we can argue afterwards. But I did try to do my best. So 8 seconds before we got some more numbers. We've only got 6 people. Surely there'll be more. 7. There we go. Come on. We need more. We got to have to. There's what do we got? 12, 13, 14 people watching. 7 seconds to enter. If you've missed out, you missed out. It's going to be hard. Don't say I didn't warn you. Let's do it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Some are going to remember from last week. Dan won't, unfortunately. How many countries have had their own Lego Masters TV show? How many countries have had their own Lego Masters TV show? Everybody got this wrong last week. Oh, there we go. Nice start. 12 countries. 12 countries. Well, it seems like Brickles is in the run to get the box still. Let's go. How many combinations are possible using 6 4x2 Lego bricks? It's a very common question in every Lego trivia you do. I have thrown some easy ones in there. I'm not going to lie. I have thrown some easy ones, but I've definitely thrown some curveballs. How many combinations? There you go. Well done for the 5. 900 million odd. Bilsy, did you get that one right this week? My man.
Yep.
My man. When was the first set produced by the Lego Group? The Lego Merston. The brick that didn't have the stud. Literally the hollow brick. What year did they make the hollow brick? Nice work. People are getting close. It's keeping it solid. We're keeping it even. I like this. This is good. It's not leaning heavily any ways yet. Brickles, you are on fire. Nice work. How many Lego sets have been made? And I used the BrickLink number as of last month or this month, end of this month. How many total sets? This one's for you, Dan. It's not the 400 billion from the other week. Did you get it right?
Nope. I haven't got any right so far. Oh, no, I did. The 6 combination one.
Oh, yep. All right, question 5. Which country buys the most Lego?
Oh, I know this one.
Actually, a lot of people knew this one pretty quick last week as well. This one was a good answer. There you go. Look at that. Nice and healthy. So far, so good. Brickles has a streak of 5. I'm not liking this, Brickles. I'm not liking this. What is the biggest Lego set in pieces as of this month? What is the biggest Lego set? Whoa! Jesus, fire triggers on that one. I'm loving it. Whoever Dot is, it must be Grant, because he normally picks rude names, so it's probably refused him a name. In 99, Lego licensed its first theme. What was it? One was 99 and one was 2000 out of them two. Well done, everybody. Well done. It was pretty obvious, that one.
Everybody knows Star Wars was the first licensed theme. No one cares when.
Yeah. What is the plural of Lego? This one was for April. I had to add this one in there to G the Americans up. All right, question 9. Brickles, you're on fire, buddy. You're on fire. What is the most successful Lego non-licensed theme? Now, this one is definitely an argument, so I don't blame you if you get this one wrong out of the two main ones. But once again, I did a few different websites, and it was City.
I would have thought that would have been Ninjago, actually.
All right, Dan's got an answer streak of 5.
Nice.
Double points, people. Which actor has the most minifigs as in different characters? Now, you've got a minute to answer this one. Like, so Johnny Depp has Sparrow, Lone Ranger, and Grindelwald. Out of them 4 actors, think of the different actors they've played in movies that have turned to minifigs. There's a full minute for this one. So Warwick Davis is that little short wizard in Harry Potter, and he's in a few Star Wars. Tamura Morrison is one of the bloody Star Wars guys, the Kiwi dude.
Boba Fett.
Phil Jackson, obviously. Michael Keaton being Batman. So this one was definitely, I put this one on a minute on purpose because I knew it was going to be a bit hard. Well done to 3 people.
No, you didn't even put up the hard ones. You should have put up Warwick. The only reason that Warwick Davies is so high up in there is because he voice acts for a bunch of characters.
No, I didn't choose voice actors. What 2 countries produced the most Lego?
Warwick Davies is a voice actor.
Yeah, no. I will explain that one later. I know what you're saying, but there's definitely someone else has got more than him for voice acting.
You should have put in there Johnny Depp.
We'll go back to it. Haytan on fire. I'm liking this.
Yeah, wow.
Dan, good to see you're still up in there, mate. Top 3. How many Lego 2x2 bricks stacked on top of each other would it take before the bottom one collapsed under the weight of the rest? So how many stacked on top, like the picture, would it take before the bottom one started collapsing under weight? There you go. One person got it. 370,000 bricks. One person got that bad boy. As we keep going, I told you it was going to be hard. At least it's interesting. Out of the following, what is the shortest lived Lego theme? Out of these ones, not the shortest whatever, just out of these ones. What theme was the shortest out of them 4?
Oh. The Simpsons.
Galador.
Really?
Out of them 4.
The Simpsons only had 4 sets, 2 buildings and 2 minifig series.
Yeah.
Which set has been available the longest in the stores? So what's lasted the longest officially before it got discontinued? Out of these 4, what was out there the longest before officially being discontinued as a set? Nice work for those who picked the combi. Nice work.
Yeah, they got re-released.
So did London Bridge, didn't it?
Which set had the shortest life before being discontinued? There you go. The opposite end of the scale. Which one was the shortest out of these?
That's a tough one.
What had the shortest? And it was the Friends. Well done to 3 people. Good answer. Good fluke.
Well, Advent calendars only have a shelf life of like 6 months at the best of times.
Yeah. Lego pieces start out as granules of this material. What is the name of the plastic granules called? What's the fancy name?
I got a bag of that. Hang on.
If you're smart enough, you'd look at the acronyms of the words.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, people. ABS plastic is what it's called. And that's the full fancy name of it. Dan on top, my man.
Wow.
There we go.
Now
Three
I'll
to
crumble
go.
under the
How
pressure.
many Lego bricks are made every minute around the world? This is a very, very common question. I made the answers hard, but it's a very common question. Every minute, how many Lego bricks are made? Whoa. Not as much as some people think.
I was tossing up between that.
Not as much as some people think. Brickles is back on top, though.
33,000 bricks a minute doesn't seem like a lot.
How many different Lego elements are there? So as in pieces like in the photo, not just in the photo, actual elements. How many elements are there?
This is going to be a contentious one.
It could be. The answers were very close to each other.
No, that's bullshit.
Which one of these countries do not have a Legoland? Now be careful. Out of the two that seem obvious, one is releasing a Legoland this year. Nice work.
Fuck!
Italy are releasing a Legoland water park. It's actually opened this month or last month.
They don't.
Last question. All minifigures were sexless at first. In 1978, they introduced female figure. What was her job? Now, it's not the one in the photo. What was the first female figure's job? What was her torso? The first female figure. Nice work, people. Nice work to pick the nurse. There you go. What a quiz, eh? Hey, Tan.
Well
20 out
done.
of 20. Nice work. Nice work.
Does it
All
show
right.
you the whole ranking there or just the top three?
Oh, stop. Can I go back?
No, it's all right. Doesn't matter.
I
We had
should be able to
quite
go
a few
back.
players in that. Well done, everyone. Quite a few.
That was not bad. All right, let's see if I can go to plays. Can I go back at all? Preview, add, no. I might be able to, I'll click around while we have a chat, but all right. Let's go to the one you first brought up, which actor has the most minifigs? So that question about the minifigs was just purely movie, not just voice. So if I went voice, there was one guy that had like 9 different minifigs under his name. But Warwick Davis, as far as minifigs go, he was number 1 with 5. He was a wizard in Harry Potter. He was something else, and then he was 3 Star Wars characters. So he was the only one that had 5. The other 3 had 3. So Michael, I'll try to find the website. Hold on.
No, because
What about
Johnny Depp
yeah,
was Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Grindelwald
Grindelwald.
and Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
That's 3. That's it.
I'm sure there's more than that. Okay, what about the guy that's in in Marvel?
yeah, the Jurassic
And-
World guy that was
Yeah, who plays Emmett?
Star Lord,
he was-
Emmett's twin brother, the other guy, and the guy
dude
out of
from
Jurassic World.
Jurassic, that's 4.
And- yeah, that's 4.
What's his name?
Why can't I think of his name?
Not
Chris
the
Pratt.
Tamura, not the
Chris Pratt.
Tamura
That's it.
No, Chris Pratt.
Morrison guy. What's his name?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt had Emmett, Star Lord, and Jurassic World.
But he also had Emmett's alter ego. What's his face? This friggin' guy.
Yeah.
That's still only 4 though.
Why?
Well, no. So the guy that had 5 that wasn't a voice. What's his name? This was the one with the voice. This guy, D. Bradley Baker. He did the most voices. Yeah. Where's the 5 one? Hold on. Where's his name? Yeah, see, look, another voice. Obviously, Simpsons. You could have used the Simpsons guys for voices. Doesn't count.
Yep.
Yep. So this isn't the website I was looking at, but yeah, Tamura was 4, but yeah, Warwick Davis was the biggest one with, yeah, Grip Hook, Professor Phileas Flitwick, Wicket Warwick, and Wold from the 2 Star Wars Harry Potter. So that was the minifig one, the one I found. What was the other question? Hold on. Which 2 countries produce the most Lego? Everyone got that one. Stack by Stack. That was on Wikipedia as a uni thing one. Which set had been available the longest? Was the Combi? Technically, the Combi was available. It didn't stop, even though it was not the new re-release one didn't count. The red one was the longest, and the Parisian restaurant I think was in second.
Yeah, Parisian was out for a while before it retired.
The Combi van was released in 2011 and is only just retiring now.
Yeah.
10 years. 10 years is unheard of.
The question you had about the plastic type?
Yeah, ABS.
Yeah, that's a bag of it there.
Yep, that's the stuff.
How many Lego elements? How many Lego elements? Where did you get that answer from?
Hold on. Oh shit! What's happening here?
The 3,000 one.
Because there's more than 3,000 elements available in the lug bulk list alone, and that's just the current production elements. If you take into account elements from all time, that would be maybe 10,000 or more.
They had about 10,000 when they went broke in the 90s, didn't they?
Just trying to think. Because I definitely Googled more than 1 or 2 pages just to make sure other people it lined up. I got a lot from this Wikipedia page. There's the weight one, 375,000 bricks. There's the molding and the build, how many countries build, what 2 countries build the most. What was the one? Elements.
Well, it's the 2 countries that do the most. That was Denmark and the Czech Republic, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which were the first 2 factories that Lego ever built.
Yep.
And then, if I'm correct, where was the 4th one? The 3rd one.
Was it Mexico, maybe?
Yeah, China and Mexico.
China and Mexico.
There's 5 factories altogether, though, right? So there's Denmark, Czech Republic.
It says it on that page. Hold on, let's go back to it.
Kladno.
Where are we? Manufacturing. So molding is done in Billund, Denmark, Hungary, Mexico, recently in China. Oops.
Yeah,
so
China factories only is pretty new. Hungary.
Yeah.
Hungary.
I think Hungary. Yeah, I think that's Kladno. That's Kladno factories in Hungary, I think.
There you go. And the Lego Lands. So Lego Lands. Italy have a water park. It was supposed to open last year, but it opened this year. And France was the only one that doesn't have, out of those that didn't have. There you go. Lego water park at Gardaland. Gardaland Resort in Italy. So I tried to research as best I could because you got to expect some sort of throwback. The female figure was the nurse. That one was pretty easy to research. What else? The actor one, obviously, that was here and come, but the short Warwick was a standout more than any. Non-licensed theme. This was the one that came up last week. So City and Classic, it varies. I should have made them both right. It varies on every website you read. San Diego Comic-Con has a snippet where Lego released a thing where it said Classic was their all-time successful theme for 2019, 2020, 2021, whatever it was. And then there's another page, I think it was Could even be like a Beyond the Brick, or it was like a blog page that said City was number one. It was just back and forward, that one. That one was tight.
I demand a recount.
Well, what one question I did have that I wanted to put in there was, what was the single most biggest individual Lego piece? And I could not find a straightforward answer. Like, do you go by a 48 by 48 base plate? Is that the single biggest Lego piece? You know what I mean? Or is there a 48 by 48 base plate that's shaped like moon or earth, or 42, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean? I tried to look, and then you go to another page and it says something different, and then you go, okay, let's do biggest Lego piece ever made that's not a base plate. And then you get things that are like, big ugly rock pieces or boat hulls, or so that one was just too much of a grey answer. Couldn't nail that one down.
I'd put it as that big City Lines boat hull from 20 years ago.
The one that floats?
Yeah. Before they started doing the current one where it's kind of in two halves, so to speak. The City Lines one. That I think that must come close to being the biggest Lego piece.
I know, but Luke done well to get the 14 out of 20. Like, mate, impressed.
Yeah, you nearly lost a box of Lego.
Oh, hold on, I can bring up the report. It's loading something up. Bear with me. All right, yeah, I can. Sweet, I can bring it up. So, the most difficult question that only, not everyone got was the collapsible one. So 375,000 bricks, and then the bottom brick starts getting a bit hurt.
Oh, I got that one right.
Whoever Gentle Lion was, didn't get any right and then left halfway through.
Oh,
cool, man. Who was view the podium? Who was the podium?
Not
obviously,
me.
So Dan in third, which is not bad, Dan.
Well done, Dan.
Brickles in second.
Brickles, well done. Good effort.
And then Haytan in one. So Brickles and Haytan both got 14. Just Haytan was quicker on his trigger.
Yeah, wow. And only 300 points separating them too.
Yeah.
Runners up was Dot and Dr. Novak. And like I said, I think Grant was Dot.
No, he wasn't. That was me.
Nah. Oh, were you Dot?
I was Dot.
Oh, fucking great. Can we go into here to tell us what? Here we go. So, yeah, I mean, not bad. Not bad overall. Questions. Let's see who got right and wrong. So the one, there was a couple of 100% runs, weren't there? Oh, maybe this is adding last week's one as well. Yeah. And yeah, Dan, obviously the first one got a lot of people last week. How many countries have Lego Masters TV shows? 12 countries. There's 12 versions of Lego Masters.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I was really tossing up between 6 and 8. And I ended up with 8. And I would never have thought of 12. Do we know what countries they all are? Apart from the obvious.
Yep. Hold on, I'll bring it up. Grant was Gentle Lion and he pulled out because he threw his toys out the cot.
Oh.
Mate.
Maybe he had internet issues.
Right.
So just off the top of my head, I only know of like UK, US, Australia, and there was one in Europe that what's his name? Andrew was following.
Yeah, Netherlands.
But that's only 4. Who are the other 8?
All right, UK, Germany, Australia, the Netherlands, United States, France, Sweden, Spain, Korea, and Indonesia.
That's not 12.
New Zealand.
Hang on, say them out again.
UK, Germany, Australia, Netherlands, New Zealand, United States, France, Sweden, Spain, Korea, Indonesia, Belgium.
Yeah, that's 12.
Oh, yeah, that's 12.
Soon to be 13.
No, I said New Zealand.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
there
that
was
part of the
13.
12?
But no, he said there was 13 in total, but
Oh, okay.
There you go. But even then, like, you don't realize how many that's been made. Like, holy shit.
I know, right?
Yeah, there's
Never seen,
not that many
never
on
seen
foreign
any of
sites.
them. No.
Never seen any of them.
Well, no, apart from Australia, US are the ones that I've
Right.
seen, and I only knew about that one European country that Andrew was covering.
Yeah.
But that was it.
And the UK one's not worth watching.
No. No. What about the photo? Did I send it to you guys the other day? The new Lego Masters advertising for the new one. I sent it to you, Bill, not to the Monday group. They're doing China,
Yeah,
Wow.
and I called it Leopard Masters.
Weapon Masters.
Well, it gives me some solace that the New Zealand version of Lego Masters won't get aired overseas, so that's good.
None of them, because of the way they all work. None of them get aired in any other country.
No, they're not.
I think we've got the US version on TV at the moment.
We don't.
See, we don't even get that aired here.
Yeah,
And
no,
we
we don't.
haven't. We haven't had season 3 of Australia
Say again.
yet. Oh, we haven't had season 3 of Australia.
Oh, really?
Not that I'm aware of.
It's funny, but you've got season 2 of US.
Yeah.
Sardo Bricks, Lego Masters Netherlands and Belgium was a lack of talent show in season 2.
There you go.
Depending on how far through the process I get, if I even get through at all, I might have to start watching some other seasons of Lego Masters.
Well, it's at a point now where even those in the chat and those that are watching or listening now, if you're accepted into, whether it be season 4 Australia, the first season New Zealand, overseas, it'd be worth your wait to go back and watch as much as you can, because they're not going to bring up a new challenge. There's no way, there might be, say, 10 episodes, 8 of them are going to already been done. So get in first, get in early, you know what I mean?
Or it'll be a mashup or a tweak of a previous challenge, like you were saying. So there won't be a whole fresh new idea. It'll be a longer bridge or a shorter bridge or a different explosion, but a same explosion.
Which two fellas from Beyond the Brick were on the USA version? Not Josh and John.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't think it was Josh and John.
Who
Are they on season
Beyond
2?
the Brick?
Nah.
I haven't watched season 2.
No. The only fella from Beyond the Brick who used to come on the Quarantine Cast every now and then. Oh, well, actually, season
you're
1.
talking about season 1 Boone, are you?
Yeah, season 1. There was Boone Langston was on, and also Flynn from Tricky Bricks, who come on the Quarantine Cast frequently. He was on.
Yeah. Look, he's talking about season 1, and the bloke used to stream with you. Iceberg.
Iceberg, yeah.
He's talking about season 1, yeah.
Yeah, and also Moto, who used to come on the Quarantine Cast.
Yeah, Moto's on season 2.
He was.
Yeah, hey, Luke, you said the cop starts with M. Yeah, you're talking about Mal, Iceberg.
Yeah.
Moto out of anyone out of the season 2, Moto is literally the only one playing the social media game right. He's killing it. Absolutely killing it.
Didn't he get hasn't he been eliminated already?
I don't know, probably haven't watched it.
I believe so, yeah. I've only watched the first 2 episodes because I'm pretty time poor, but I think they're up to episode 6, and I do believe Moto's no longer in it.
His dad dancing's very cringy to watch. That's for sure. Brickles started watching season 2. It's hard to watch. Yeah, you're not the first person to say that either, man.
It's the Will Arnett show again, I believe.
Yeah, and the Australian, for those that are interested in going in season 4 this year, the Australian one's actually being filmed in Sydney this year, not Melbourne.
That's right. Interesting.
So
yeah, less COVID in Melbourne than Sydney.
So the whispers are it's because they've moved the whole production team because of the host.
Because of the what?
The host, Mr. Hamish, needed it in Sydney.
Oh, he is a pretty good host.
Oh, brilliant.
Is he from Sydney?
No, but he might be doing another show, or he might have moved there, or who knows.
He's got a young family.
Yeah.
So, I think the current World Economic Times, he's probably trying to stay with them, maybe as a guest. I don't know.
Interesting.
You never know. So maybe because of all this bloody COVID and lockdown and no shows in Australia, it might be worth looking into try and make another virtual show or some sort of virtual show, because there's just nothing at the moment. Look how many people out there would have some stuff built ready to, put it out there.
Well, yeah, I know myself. I've got at least 2.5 years to 3 years worth of displays ready to go. I could almost do a show by myself.
Yeah, Brickles. Yeah, he would have moved there for radio. Big money in radio. I'm not even going to watch USA Season 2 for the simple reason that the show is just too fast-paced, short, and doesn't show the builds. That's pretty much the main flop of the American one. They don't show enough Lego.
No, it's about staged drama.
Yeah. Yeah, Luke Haytan just said he moved recently. So there you go. So they're doing it in Sydney to suit him. Which is, See, even if the New Zealand one follows more closely to Australia more than it does America, it should be a winner. But didn't you or someone told us that the main guy's coming from the States?
No, the judge is coming from Canada.
Okay.
Canadians are pretty similar to New Zealanders, I think, and most New Zealanders aren't really drama-driven, so I would think that it would follow closer to the Australia version, and I hope that it follows closer to the Australia version.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm guessing there's no leaks on who's going to host it yet?
No, I had a discussion last weekend down at the Brick Show with some guys, and because it's been run by TVNZ, so that means it has to be someone who's affiliated with Channel 1 or Channel 2. TV3 in New Zealand is also owned or also owns MediaWorks radio stations, so that rules out a heck of a lot of probably some of the most common radio hosts or hosts in general for TV. So the theory that was thrown around out there, and this is all theory, I have no insider information whatsoever. I've not spoken to anybody from the crew of Lego Masters New Zealand at all. But the theory that the name that was bandied around was a dude by the name of Vaughan. I don't even know his last name, but he used to be on the radio on a show called Fletch and Vaughan on the Rock, and then they moved to something like the Hits or somewhere else. Might have been, I don't know. But he's a radio host. He's on TV as a comedian on some comedy show.
Might be all right.
And he also has a passion for Lego, apparently. He's a bit of a Lego fan. So I think he would be a good choice. From what I've seen of him on TV, he is pretty funny. But if he knows, if he is a Lego fan, then he knows something about Lego. And I think that would go a long way to help.
Totally.
Making it a bit better when they have.
So what you do then? You go and find him on Instagram and see which big Lego people he follows. And if there's a few obscure ones that are Lego builders, not just hardcore, famous Lego in the media, there might be something to, read between the lines. What Luke you say? One thing I don't like about Lego Masters is one judge. It needs two judges to get a second input. That's fair call. Someone commented a while ago it should be on a point system, not kicked out weekly. Whoever has the most points wins. Oh, you mean like so keep all 8 teams in till the end? Yeah, I mean, it's still a reality TV show. You need the bi-weekly eliminations to build the drama. You know, it's still a TV show.
It'd be good if they did blind judging as well. Like even though because there's only one judge, it'd be good to see blind judging where Brickman doesn't know who did what builds and does it purely on the build rather than the contestants or the skill level he was expecting from that team, so to speak.
Yeah, it's hard to say that there's not some subjectivity that comes into it when you know the builders and you've been around for a long time. That's why I quite like the fact that New Zealand's judge is coming from Canada. He's not going to know anybody here from squat.
Yeah.
You know, although I did hear a rumor that he was intending on getting involved with the AFOL community here in New Zealand when he gets here, which I think is a mistake. I think he should stay out of it. For that reason, you know, if he gets involved with the AFOL community, then chances are he is going to end up, becoming known or knowing people that are going to end up on the show.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, wait and see. So when so they're all obviously going through auditions and picking out names and that now.
No, they've only got applications have been open for a week.
Okay.
So I don't know how long they keep that open for, and I don't know what the process is. But Brickles, I can assure you that I will not be the host of Lego Masters New Zealand. They do not put fat people on TV intentionally. That is the single reason why I probably won't get cast on Lego Masters as a contestant. And you all know it to be true. You all know it to be true. They just don't do it.
Well, I mean, you know, they put G on, so they're going to put anyone on.
Yeah, I'd be very, very surprised.
Maybe I should try out.
Hey, come on. Don't be like that, buddy.
You should.
I can be Kiwi, eh?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Especially with that accent.
Yeah, I got a huge dick.
Did you build it yourself?
That'll do it.
Yeah, bro.
I can't believe I didn't even realize Brent wasn't even here for the quiz.
Oh, you missed the quiz.
You missed the quiz.
He was rolling in the Seinfeld dollars.
Yeah. That's a shame. It was a shame. Brent, we should have had a Brent question in there.
All 2 of them.
Don't worry, they'll be on discount soon. They're going to line them up next to video and Seinfeld. And on that beautiful note, let's pull the pin. Wednesday night, people, we have Henry and Cade for the show joining us on Wednesday after the raid train coming out of Dan, because it is the release night of their brand new book called Brick Dad. So if you're a fan of them, if you're a fan of books, if you're a fan of something a little bit different, we will be talking to them 2 guys about their new book release. And hopefully, I mean, I haven't got a copy yet, so hopefully Australia Post give us our copies tomorrow or Wednesday. Other than that, we might just have to get them to give us a sneak peek or something. So,
and you'll see it here first on Wednesday.
And just on that, on the raid train on Wednesday, anybody who donates $5 or more to the Cancer Foundation fundraiser that the raid train team have been plowing on for the month goes incrementally into draws to win substantial amounts of Lego. So if we make $1,500 over the course of the day, I think there's 2 or 3 Lego. Yeah, it's big. Come along and have a look. There's a lot of Lego up for grabs if the goals are met on the day.
Beautiful. I'm sure, like especially the other guys, they're absolutely blitzing it and killing it at the moment. So
yeah,
it's going well. It's going well.
We'll do our part on Wednesday night. All right, people, join us on Wednesday. Don't forget, join Dan as well. And we'll see you all then. Thanks for everybody for having a go at the quiz, those that were here, and we'll see you around.